Moving on, the final phase of Caste Census in Karnataka has also entered its final leg, at least if the deadline set by the Congress government is to be believed. But the party leaders don't seem to be on the same page. Chief Minister seems very confident that this caste survey can be conducted well. His deputy has questioned the survey in the latest development. So DK Shivkumar was miffed with the sheer number of questions in the ongoing caste survey, for which he was nominated at his residence as well. Frustrated with the hour-long survey, he asked the enumerators to keep it simple, focus only on essential data. He said there were 60 main questions and 20 sub-questions, which was excessive. The Deputy Chief Minister added that there were too many questions and people, particularly those in cities, will just not have the patience. He further instructed the officials to only focus on caste and educational qualifications rather than whether or not they have received benefits of government schemes. After the state cabinet under Siddaramaiah approved this fresh socio-educational survey in June, the survey began on September 22 with 1.75 enumerators deployed. Ambitiously, the deadline was set for October 7, that's tomorrow. But today, the Karnataka Home Minister said the deadline may be extended as only 80% of the survey has been conducted. The Chief Minister is yet to make a decision on the same. As of now, the Congress government is aiming to release the final report by December this year. So with this Caste Census Nataka that has been going on, is it clear that the Congress is not on the same page? Let's take this with our guests joining us. Bhaskar Rao, spokesperson of Karnataka BJP, and Satabhish Sivanna of the Karnataka Congress joining us. Satabhish, I begin with you. Your party leaders have often expressed their reservations as far as this survey is concerned. They are not happy with this exercise or how it is being conducted. Then what is the need that the Chief Minister is kind of plowing through it? Because it seems like nobody is going to trust the data yet again.
No, see, I think all our leaders are on the same page. The ultimate goal is the ultimate goal of the Constitution. That is to build a casteless and a classless society. That is the spirit of the Constitution, and that is what the government endeavors to do. Now, the Backward Classes Commission Act is there. We all are aware of what Article 15.4 and 16.4 says. We must empower the socially and economically and educationally backward sections. Now, how do you do that? By implementing policies, by providing welfare schemes, but we can't do this if we don't have the empirical data. Indira Sahani's judgment is clear that without the empirical data, you cannot provide for social welfare schemes. Therefore, the socio-economic survey is mandatory, it is required, it is prescribed under law, and that is what we choose to do.
Okay, but can I just ask you?
At no point did the Deputy Chief Minister or the Chief Minister or any person belonging to the Karnataka Congress government oppose the survey.
Can I just read out some of those statements? 1 second. Karnataka Minister M.B. Patil said that there will be discrepancies between survey and actual situation. Ishwar Khandre, Karnataka Minister, said survey's scientific credibility needs review. MLA Basvaraju Sivaganga, survey was conducted a decade ago and therefore quite confusing. He's talking about the previous one, but also that the caste survey findings require reassessment. This was all a fallout of the fact that something like this has already happened in Karnataka, and even your own leaders were unwilling to trust the data. So before this exercise, we were told that this is not just about caste anymore. This is about socio-economic standards, and therefore it seems it has become quite long. And now DK Shivkumar is opposing even that this is so excessive and, it has so many questions that nobody is going to have the time and patience to fill this up.
No, see, each officer, each politician can have their own reservations. Every time you take history is a fact that every time a socio-economic education survey is sought to be done, there will be opposition in society because there are sections of society who don't want the backward to come forward. Now, our government, the cabinet has cleared the proposal. All the MLAs are on board. There are certain stray statements that are made that cannot be considered the decision of the government. And all of them were referring to the old survey, which was kept in cold storage by the Bharatiya Janata Party, by the Janata Dal Secular. Why didn't they act on it? It is only the commitment of the Congress Party, the commitment that we have towards social justice, the commitment that we have to the preamble and the principles enshrined in the Constitution of India that we want this to go on. Now the process The exercise is substantive. It is mandatory. There might be certain procedural infirmities, but let the survey go on. If there are any procedural infirmities, it can always be rectified. Now they questioned this in court. What did the court say? The court also gave a go-ahead. There were sections, various fragments of society who are questioning the survey. And let me also tell you, it is not for the Chief Minister or the Deputy Chief Minister to say or prescribe the methodology in which the survey will be conducted. It is for the Backward Class Commission, which is a permanent commission under the statute. It is its prerogative and under its discretion to prescribe a methodology. Now the High Court has given a green signal. We will collect the data. And
Bhaskar Rao is shaking his head. Can I just bring in the BJP perspective on why you are unconvinced of the efforts that the state government is making?
No, I agree with Shivana to the extent that backward caste people should be supported, empowered, encouraged, and all opportunities should be given to them. To take this particular survey, the government is totally unprepared and it has already decided what it needs to bring inside the survey. And for your information, this is the 4th survey that is taking place by this very same government. And when you already know that the Census Act...
No, that's factually incorrect.
I interrupt you. Please don't talk in the middle.
No, I must interrupt when you're factually incorrect, sir.
I interrupt you. I never interrupted you.
But it is factually incorrect.
I did not interrupt
Go
you.
back on your statement.
Please listen to me. Don't talk in the middle. I did not interrupt.
Okay, one by one, please. Yes, go ahead.
So, this entire survey is being done in so much of haste, and it's very clear from their own cabinet colleagues what kind of questions are being asked. You must have seen the 60 questions. Today I was having lunch with a friend of mine on the 7th floor of an apartment, and the surveyor comes there and is asking him how many bulls you are having, how many sheep you are having, and how many animals you are having. Do you have a fan? Do you have a toilet inside your house? These are all very, very peculiar and foolish questions which the survey has come out with. And the surveyors are absolutely unhappy. Everybody is driving them out. And with so much of confusion among the ruling party itself, and the Honorable High Court of Karnataka also has mentioned that survey is optional. So people are totally dissociated with the survey. We all welcome a survey, but the intention of the survey is something else. It is the agenda of the Chief Minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. Why Mr. M.B. Patil has disagreed, and Ishwar Khandre has disagreed, and surveyors had come to the house of D.K. Shivakumar, and he himself lost his patience and he told how many questions you want to ask over there. So, as such, there is this entire survey is going to go into litigation, and it's a huge waste of money. And most important is that surveyors are not prepared. Some surveyors are being abused, threatened, because their software is not operating properly. And if there are 4 people inside a house, Shivani, 4 people have to give their Aadhaar numbers, then an OTP is going to be generated and message is going to go to this direct server. See, if you are going to ask some information about me, does it not look fair that whatever information I have given to you, I should get a copy of it? It is elementary common sense, and as an advocate, Shivana will also agree with me. Means you don't even know what information about me is being sent away over there. So both are saying we don't want to participate in the survey, not because we don't want to do it. It is the evil intention, and it is improperly...
Okay. So on that intention part, can I bring in Mr. Satabish? Because many communities, Vokalingas, Lingayats themselves, they've been very wary of this exercise and they've voiced their concerns. It seems like people feel this is some sort of a personal project of the Chief Minister himself. Even some of his own party men don't agree. And on ground, realities may not be reflected because there is an agenda to the figures that should come out as far as this survey is concerned. Satabish.
How can it be a pet project of the Chief Minister? It is a constitutional mandate. What does Article 15.4 say? What does Article 15.4 say? That every state, there is an affirmative direction given to every state to ensure that you identify the backward classes of each and every society.
So, but why do you need to keep doing this over and over? And your last survey was a failure.
Let me finish. Based on the constitutional mandate or the affirmative direction that is prescribed in the constitution to each state, there is a backward classes commission that has been established. Now, the Backward Classes Commission has been conducting a socio-economic survey since time immemorial. This is not the first survey.
So, what is special about this one?
Project of the Honorable Chief Minister.
No, but what is special about this one? All of those surveys then are done without this, without so much public posturing, right? In all of these states, you're talking about them being done for time immemorial. So why is this Karnataka caste survey so special?
No, I'll tell you.
Why are you tom-tomming it?
History is testament to the fact that each time a survey was conducted, there is opposition from the major communities. They don't want their numbers to be reduced. Now see, there was a Chinnappa Reddy commission, there was a Professor Ravi Varma Kumar commission, there was a Havnur commission. Each time a socio-economic survey is sought to be done, there is opposition.
Okay, I have limited time. Can I just quickly ask Mr. Bhaskar Rao to respond on this? Then I have another question for you. 1 second, Bhaskar Rao, very quickly.
Survey every 10 years.
I want to bring
every 10 years we must conduct it.
Okay, 1 second.
There is no sanctity of data security. They are going to sell this data because we don't even know where this data is going. And with only one cell phone number over there, you can imagine how much of nuisance you are put over there. They want to know how much of gold you have, how much of income tax you are paying, where all you are. These 60 questions, if you have a look at it, you will feel that there are ridiculous questions that are being asked over there, and some bordering on total financial privacy as well as privacy of the. There are such personal questions over there, and as regards who is handicapped, this information will be going directly to a lot of people who are waiting like vultures outside. We don't trust.
So on the issue of data security plus Satavish, on the issue of timeline as well, clearly, the timeline that you set for it was absolutely impractical, right? Given how exhaustive this survey is supposed to be.
Better prepared. They should have been much better prepared.
One second. Anybody
need for such a survey over here?
One second. Is it my turn?
About the survey. Okay, true. Backwards need to be brought forward. All these things, the noble objectives, nobody denies it. But the way it is being conducted, way it is being rushed around over there, the sanctity of the data, and the way being collected.
Data privacy, whether people will actually accept the results. Bhaskar Rao, please let Satavish come in. Data sanctity, whether people will actually accept results, plus the timeline that you set for yourself. Very quickly, Satavish.
See, there's no question of accepting or rejecting the survey or the data that is collected. Insofar as privacy is concerned, the Honorable High Court has clearly stated that you go ahead with the survey, you conduct it however you want to, discretion and prerogative given to the Backward Classes Commission, but keep the data with you. It is always subject to judicial review. The Backward Classes Commission cannot even share the data to the state government. That is the order. So please educate yourself on what the Honorable High Court has said. And let me tell you this, anybody who opposes the survey is working against the interests of the Constitution itself. So don't create this chaos and confusion amongst the people. Please read what the High Court has said, and all these points that he agitated, 60 questions, ridiculous, absolutely makes no sense. It was urged, sir, before the Honorable High Court. And what the High Court say? The High Court said, you do it however you want.
Okay. Can I just come in here? At the end, I'll just say now there is a caste census by the union government itself that has been approved. So one question which still hasn't been answered is why does a survey then need to be conducted the data of which is not going to be as foolproof as the caste census itself. But I'll leave it at that. That's a question for another day. I do thank our guests for joining us. Time for a very short break. News and updates continue in just a bit.